Yeah. Should have closed my door. Yeah. Let's see. What time is it? Present or invite. Prolific was good. Image, share screen, invite guests. Let's see. Copy. Backing. Yeah, Zoe got to come home sometimes. I mean, Keith's lives are in the top 10. Appreciate that. Jay Clyde, what it do, my brother? Ice cream. I can't see too good, man. Brother getting older, man. I got the if nobody has this, I suggest y'all invest in it. I have the wristband um blood pressure machine. Like my mom's made me get it because my blood pressure been a little bit high. And yesterday, oh my God, my head was throbbing. I cheated. I had a couple salty items, pretzels and stuff. I know I had too much sodium yesterday. And that spiked my blood pressure, I think. And man, I don't know. There's probably no students out there, but I had the thing on it. Mine's joint was like 144 over 84. My pressure was high. So when y'all getting older, man, we gotta do better. I try to stay semi-healthy, but my joint was crazy high. And the doctor was like, the doctor tried to hit me with that black people is a family thing. And I was like, I ain't trying to hear that. And I ain't trying to hear no medication. So I'm going to be going super hard. And like, I just bought some almond butter, made sure it was no sugar, no salt in it. I got some saltine crackers with no salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, I know I got to work out too. I'm going to get back in the gym. Where is the next trip? Pete. I think I'm going to I'm home because I got to take care of some renovations at the crib. So depending when they get started, I may be able to take a few short trips, but in between the renovations, I got to come back, see where it is. Then I might have another week or 2 weeks to go out. So I want to ask y'all some questions that maybe y'all can give me some advice. Drink some cranberry juice and a lot of water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I didn't have no cranberry juice, but I'm gonna buy some. Thanks for the suggestion. But man, I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital last night, man. My head was throbbing the entire day, yo. I was just like, damn, this is really a problem. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to go to school. Do you drink a lot of water? I definitely was drinking a lot of water yesterday because I know hibiscus tea. I had some tea, but I don't think it was hibiscus. But I know of that tea. IDC, if I'm wrong, optics shows you're living good in the States and abroad. Only traveling YouTuber see doing so. PPE. Thanks. I think there's a couple of us that are doing well, doing positive things too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just put myself out there. My body was rejecting the States. Prolific. Chip 4029. Got to keep them fluids flowing. Drink more juice, not just water. Mango, watermelon, guava. Yeah. I saw a watermelon in the supermarket today. I just didn't feel like carrying it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get a pineapple and a watermelon. I was like, I got some pears, some apples, and some oranges, but I didn't feel like carrying the watermelon. You know what I mean? But okay, I might have a week when they're doing this renovation. I might have a week, then I have to come back. I might have another week, then I gotta come back. So I'm asking y'all, where do y'all think I should go for 1 week? Do y'all think I should try to go somewhere new for 1 week? Or should I go somewhere that's just a place that's good for a 1 week trip of the gangster lifestyle? I drink a glass of cranberry juice every day. That keeps me off the high blood pressure. Okay, I'm going to incorporate that into my diet. Medication. I just went to the doctor today. Everything is shape. Okay. Peru. I'm already going to Peru on the 29th. Peru. I'm set for 2 weeks already. Sosua. I knew y'all was gonna say that. Nicaragua. I think I need more than a week in a place that I've never been, like Nicaragua. You know what I'm saying? Iceland. That's too far for a 1 week trip. El Salvador. I'm trying to do like Ecuador, El Salvador, all that together. Mexico, Bahamas. I've been to Bahamas like twice. Actually, why never go where? To the back hole where you just say that. Why never go to? I didn't see what place you said. Backtracks. I'm asking why I never go where. Oh, Mexico. I've been to Mexico quite a few times already. Actually, the first trip I went to when they started letting people travel again during COVID was Mexico. I went with Flyboy Way. We collaborated, and that was dope. That was dope. Clove oil drops the blood pressure fast, but long distance flights can be harsh on vascular systems. You know what? I got cloves, and I got clove oil. I must have saw that before I left, because guess what? Look at that. It's still on my counter. I bought this before I left. That's the problem. I buy so many. You can't. Let me see if it'll. No, it's on webcam. You see this? I just bought this. Or I won't. Oh, because it's on facial recognition. I just bought this before I left. But I don't know if I used it. So what do you put, like 2 drops in some water, right? And I know I bought this for a reason. It might have been because of that. I do a lot of research online to try to be healthier and buy all types of vitamins and different things. Like I just ordered some sour sop stripe or something like that. They saying that kills your belly fat. So I got clove. I'm gonna take this tonight. I'm gonna take 2 teaspoons or 2 drops in some water. Costa Rica is cool, but Costa Rica is. I did the tours and stuff in Costa Rica already. You know what I mean? So I don't want to just go somewhere where really it ain't nothing left for me to do but to go look at the girls. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam already with Wilfred, Travel Wilf. We went to Amsterdam. We puffed on the herb. We went to the coffee shops. Belize is on my list. Belize, Honduras, that whole little thing over there. But Belize, maybe Honduras. Spain, say this. Spain is cool, but I've been to Barcelona twice, and the other places is even more party. Cuba, 3 times in Cuba already, and I'm going to Cuba in July for their Independence Day. Just to drop and make sure that you can take it. Okay, just to drop internally, but the flights, that's what got heavy. And went from UK to LA and then messed them up. Okay. Nazo, Hako Beach. I've been to Hako Beach, you know what I mean? And it ain't nothing to do on Hako Beach but the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to like slow down on that, you know. And it's, you know, and I know the prices went up over there, so I'm not really trying to do that. Any Caribbean island left on the list? Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Some beauty in Honduras. Oh yeah, it's a girl that I met on Tinder in Honduras, and she always hits me up every once in a while and say, "When you gonna come to Honduras? I'm still waiting for you. I'm gonna show you around and all that." Is it Honduras? Is that where Dr. CB's place is at? Or was that's Honduras, right? Because she told me she's gonna take me to Dr. Sebi's place. Worked in a company that handles supplements, vitamins, minerals, and proteins and juice. Is the worst thing you could do. Say that again. And proteins and juice is the worst thing you can do. Domingo, explain. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. You should actually do Guatemala. I've heard it's dope. Guatemala. I'm gonna consider that. Domingo. Juice has too much sugar. It's better to eat the fruit fresh. It's more natural. Yeah, yeah. I heard in the enzymes in your saliva, you're supposed to be able to get all the proteins out the juice, out the fruit if you eat it. I wish doctors could agree on the correct health. Too many rules, supplements, and lies. Saint Kitts. I got an idea for the whole Kitts thing, so hold up on that. Correct, Dr. CB Village in Honduras. Yeah, so follow Dr. Bobby. I follow Dr. Bobby. I definitely follow him. You should go to Playa, Playa de Carmen. I went to Playa de Carmen a few years ago. I didn't like it. I don't like the hustle and bustle of Playa de Carmen. Come on, Zozo. Don't slow. Haha. Just kidding. Uh Zo got go to Pakistan? Nah. I'm saying okay, it's a week trip that I might be able to pull off. So it has to be close. It has to be the Caribbean or island in the, you know, it has to be a country or somewhere in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? And I don't want to go to Cuba, although I would love to go to Cuba because I got a plan for Cuba already. Montreal. It's probably cold in Montreal, right? I don't want to go anywhere cold. I don't want to go anywhere cold. It's cold. I live upstate already. It's cold out here right now. It's mad cold. Turks and Caicos. That I heard Turks and Caicos is expensive. Yeah, I might have to just go to Sasua, man. Oh, no, I don't want to go to Sasua. Please don't make me go to Sasua. Key West. Key West. That's in Florida. Antigua. I don't know, man. I gotta look. Prague, Guadalupe. We went to Prague. Went to Prague already, and I've been to Toronto. Yeah, it's tripping right now. Guatemala has the famous ruins too. Something low key. Ooh. But I think I looked at Guatemala and it looked like it was dangerous in Guatemala. Uh, East of Europe. Torre, what up? El Chico Dusty. Back to Colombia. They said Cartagena and Medellin miss you. Nah, I was with my boy Carrie and I was in Haiti. You gotta go. You gotta get escorted in Haiti. You can't just be going there. St. Martin, that's been on my list too, but St. Martin is kind of expensive. Jabel said a Long Island. Ain't nothing expensive for a man doing renovations on multiple continents. Yeah, I'm saying it's definitely still expensive. Go to Barcelona, Spain. I've been there twice. I've been to Barcelona twice. Read the ingredients in the back, and you'll see oil and sugar that's inside regular juice. Oh yeah. I don't really drink too much juice. I drink water with lemon in it, you know, except like when I'm cheating. Uh like Serbia or Poland. Go to Jamaica, Kingston. I've been there already. Young SC. Yes, it is Honduras, Dominica. Oh, back to Susu. They're reopening Classico. Somebody. It's like 27 people passed away, and the DR club, the roof collapsed in the club, man. So I've been to St. Martin twice, and it's expensive. So because it was on my list. Have you been to Bali? Yeah, I was in Bali like 2 years ago. Bali is lit. It's lit. Jamaican girls are masculine, anyways. All right, so we got to narrow it down. Damn, I can't even do a survey. Can I do a survey on StreamYard? I don't think I could do a survey on StreamYard. DR has turbo construction. Yeah, Cayman Islands, hella expensive. Some African hidden gems. Dakar, Abidjan, and Harare, Zimbabwe. It's got to be. Maybe it could be Belize. Maybe it could be Honduras. Belize, Honduras, DR, Costa Rica. It got to be one of those three. De uno, what's good? Right? It's only going to be a week. It's going to be a quick trip. It got to be something like that. Man, so I remember your Bali trip, and that Tendo was bad from Bali. Yeah, she was bad. Honduras, I think a mod can do a poll. Okay, one of my moderators put up a poll for me. See if y'all can put a poll. Is Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Honduras, or Belize? You think Zoe is planning to go back to Brazil? I do got to go back to Brazil to get my ID card. When is that Prancer interview you owe me? He was supposed to do a party this week, and I was going to do it at his party, but since the weather's bad, he might move it back. Roatan Island, Honduras, Belize, straight to the Sioux. Bella Cruz, Mexico. Here's some other Grenada. Honduras, so you can practice your Spanish. Is it Honduras where they speak English, though? It's the one Central American country where they speak English a lot, right? Isn't that Honduras? Or is it Belize? Pedro Clisante, Trey Poppy. DR or Costa Rica would be dope. I think y'all want to see me somewhere else new, right? Sitting sideways, Austin, Texas, USA, in the building. Khalil, just come back from Costa Rica for 2 weeks. Prices went up. I know that's right. Panama. I've been to Panama twice already as well. Acapulco. Acapulco in my head is like a lover's thing. I think my mom's went there with my dad, you know what I'm saying, back in the days. Quito, Ecuador. I'm going to Ecuador in May, so I could hold off on Ecuador. Trinidad is real dangerous right now for all I'm hearing. Texas outlaws. Belize is where they speak English. Okay, it's Belize, not Honduras. Okay. Some speak English on the Caribbean coast of Honduras. Okay. I can't do Mexico, never again. Do Honduras and Belize, right? I should do something new, right? It's gonna be 1 week. I don't got to do too much. I know Philly Dom knows a lot about Belize because his son is half Belizean and he goes there often. Now Sasu is hurting them. Chicas are 3 and 4 mostly. Damn. Tamru, what up, Tamru? You been to Tijuana? No, I never been to Tijuana, but we know what goes down in Tijuana. Guyana, I'm going to Guyana when I'm back in Brazil because I'm going to Paraguay too. The next time I go back to Brazil for maybe 2 months, I'm going to hit up those nearing countries next time. So it's definitely on my timeline. I think Belize would be dope. Don't sleep on Morocco. That's in my plan too. And I got some good information on Morocco. So I'm going to Morocco. Trinidad is hot. Honduras is on my radar for real. So cranberry juice is not good for you. Fresh cranberries are good. That's a little hard to find though, but I'll check it out. Go to Belize, so San Pedro or Mahogany Bay. The food is good and it's a different vibe for you, and they speak English. All right, I'm gonna look at Belize. It's gonna be put between Belize and Honduras. I'm gonna see who got the cheapest flights. Belize is more of a romantic spot for couples, Aruba style vibe. Really? Yeah, Aruba is like that. Damn, I wonder. No, they can't go. I would invite one of my Colombian joints to meet me over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Ecuador in like May 12th. There are 3 Guyanas. Yeah, you're right. Not the one in on the continent, and not the other one. You know which one we're talking about. The one in South America. Nicaragua. And he plans on traveling to Nicaragua. Don't have plans, but I did look into it. Another place that looks pretty dangerous. Trust me, I was trying to get all those little countries knocked out, like a week. You know what I'm saying? Ecuador, Nicaragua. So I was going to try to knock those out, but it could look kind of. What's wrong with Puerto Rico? I've been there several times, Puerto Rico already. Would you rather have a black American that's a 8 or Thai chick that's a 5.5? Monty, why you ask that? I don't know what to think about that question. You know what I'm saying? You didn't say it. You said 8 is just is looks, right? But what about the attitude? What about the personality? She could be an 8 and she could be sweet as ever. She could be a beautiful soul. So you got to be more specific. Or is it a trick question? Is the 8 supposed to have a bad attitude? Or are you insinuating that? So you got to be more clear. Domingo, Costa Rica, Roatan. I think it's going to be Belize or Honduras. I got to look and see what's the best, best prices, a place to stay. I got to see if I got to get on Tinder too. You know what I mean? My sister-in-law is from Belize, and I've dated a few of them. They're nice over there. Okay. One of my ex-brother-in-laws is Honduras. Is life slow in the States? So I've been back for a little over 1 month and leaving out in May for a few months. It just is what it is. Yeah. The thing with me is now I'm not married anymore. My children are grown. I'm in a house by myself. I live in a community where a lot of people are either married or, like it's, they move up here, they move out of the city as a family, so there's not real places for me to try and go meet women. Not that I even have the time or energy to do it. So, it could be boring being here by myself, You can go to Belize and check check the Airbnb opportunities. Panama is where they speak English. Somewhat. I've been to Panama twice. You're back in the man cave, yes. But this man cave all this is going to change soon. If I could live the rest of my life in one country out of the USA, I would say right now it would have to be between Thailand and Brazil. Not necessarily the popular cities, but I could see myself living in Thailand or Brazil if I had to. If I had to pick one. The Guatemala song by Ray Sherman makes me think it might be a hidden gem. The next Colombia, we haven't discovered it yet. The next Colombia is Venezuela. You just gotta wait till they open. I see the lava light. Yeah, that's old school. It haven't been on for a while, so the lava's not moving. It's heating up, but I don't know. I had it for a while now. So, do you travel business or economy? I found some premium economy seats are just as comfortable, even if they don't lay flat like the beds. I travel with the cheapest seats. I don't care where I'm going. You know, I try. What's after economy? I don't care. I go on the cheapest flights, man. I really don't care. I'm not that big of a guy where I'm that uncomfortable in the seat. I mean, hell, I mistakenly got a middle seat coming back from Brazil, but it is what it is. God, yo, sup, Zo. Hope the travels are well. Let me in that natural bed die. Mentions sometime. I don't want to walk upstairs and get the dye, but it's called hemp. I think it's called hemp. I mentioned it. It's in. It should be in the notes of my details of my video. I don't have any down here, and I don't want to walk upstairs to get it. You know what I mean? But hit me on IG on international.zone IG, and I'll send you the link to Amazon. That's where I get it. Nah, 12 hours on economy I can't do. Jamel, you got that money like that, Jamel. So you have featured some soft landing spots. Herb, yeah. Thank you, Day One. It's called Herb. And it's a green box and it says Herb and it got a guy on there. So that's the one you want on Amazon. You'll find them all over Harlem, New York City, on the east side, on 15th Street, on 16th Street, and 3rd Avenue. All the vegetables and fruits. Oh yeah, well, I live upstate, but they do got like a health food store. You'll find cranberries all. Okay, Domingo, good looking. I just saw it on your description. Okay, cool. Great question. I've been going back through his video trying to find that dye. Yeah, it's in the description. If you go down, I got links to Amazon, like the cameras I use and the stuff I use, and I put that in there because people always ask about it. Actually, I'm letting my gray grow in. I'm giving myself a break while I'm home, so I'm gonna go gray for a while. So you should do Vancouver. Hard to believe, but it's the hidden gem of the West. Check it out. You won't regret it. I heard Vancouver. Yeah, I heard Vancouver was dope too. Backing track. Would you have other children in future in Thailand or Brazil? I wouldn't like necessarily look to have, but if I had one, it'll be what it'll be. But never say never. But that'll be hard for me, man. Because it would have to be a chick who'd be like, "Don't worry, just help me out financially." And you do what you could do. It would have to be a very understanding woman, because I don't want to do the whole family thing again. And I'm getting up in my age, man. All of you who haven't had a child yet, all that going to the park and going to Disney World and going to Sesame Place and like letting them run in the park and playing basketball with them and teaching them how to ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be so tired. You know what I'm saying? At this point in my life, I will be so tired. And carrying them and oh man, anybody who's have children and they man, it's a lot of work, man. And I know I got friends who are like 50 now and they never had no kids, and I'm like, dogs, I don't know if y'all should do it, man. Y'all waiting all this time to have children, and y'all gonna be like a little bit up in age, man. It takes a lot of energy. If you're gonna be a involved dad, man. Listen, man. I went to you got to go to every doctor's appointment. When they first born, they go into the doctor like every week. And then after that, they go to the doctor every month. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of work, dogs. And they be crying, and you and your girl, your wife, be looking at each other like, who gonna get up and feed them this time? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna get up and rub their back, and who gonna take them to the doctor and get the mucus out their nose and all that? Thank God for women, man, because it's a lot of work. My auntie had a man like that. He helped her financially, and his child knew he was pops. Yeah, like if they want to do it like that, I might be down with it. Got to see my kid every day. Yeah, but I did. I'm like, I did that already. You know what I'm saying? I did that. Guilt-free father being in their life, doing everything. You know how they say, like, first, second child, you lay back. This will be my third child, man. I'm definitely going to be. I got to do what I got to do. It's too much. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen to the world economy and migrant economy, Daniel? I don't know, man. All I know is my portfolio is going down, but the price of pee is going up. Straight like though, laughing out. Yeah, when your old knees be hurt and back hurt, and you need a really young wife. Yeah, and I've seen that before. I seen an older dude. He came in my barbershop, and this dude had to be like in his 50s, late 50s or early 60s, and he had a young, beautiful chick. I don't know if she was from Colombia or Guatemala, but she was Latina, and he was just there like miserable, and he was like, man, I only had kids because she wanted them. And I think he was an older dude that was going to these foreign countries before it got popular, and he snatched them up a young, beautiful wife, and she ain't have no kids, and you could tell he probably had kids her age already, but he gave her a boy and a girl, and he was stressed out, yo. And then, he started blocking because she used to bring the son to the shop to see me, and he didn't want her to bring her son without me because she was real cool, talkative, and yeah, man. Tamru, yo, hit me next time you going to Thailand. I'm gonna fall through. I got some business to handle out there. I'll have to go back and forth from Japan. Yo, what's going on with Japan now? I heard the dollar's good in Japan, Tamru. I want to get out to Japan. Next time I'm in Thailand, I might go over to Japan while I'm in Thailand. Yeah, man. Would you live in Salvador, Bahia? It's kind of too slow for me. You know what I mean? Not my really. I'd rather be in Rio than Salvador Bahia. For now, I would say that. But I know some guys who be in Rio for years, then they get tired and they might move to Salvador. Pal, I see you, Star. No more kids having fun with my grandkids. Then I get to send them back home. Yeah. My pops had kids 26 years apart. Wow. DMV Entertainment House Radio 1. My wife just got back from Okinawa. Dollar is getting strong. Yeah, so I heard. I noticed a lot of Thai girls are now going to Japan. So I don't know if because the dollar went down, but the last 2 years, all the Thai girls in Pattaya are going to Japan for a month, a week, or whatever. Life with Vrilla. What's the word, Zoe? Long time no see, my brother. I'm leaving back out to Thailand Sunday, finally. What up, Rilla? Congratulations, man. Are you going to go down there for Sokran, right? Laughing out loud, my pops had his son when he was 60. Damn, straight python. Damn. And it's true. Men could still have babies. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely still have babies, And he ain't the only one. I know some old heads who had babies, Had to check in with the guard. T-Dot, what up, T-Dot? Shoot, Taylor Made Dreams just had a baby not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? About 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Shit. If I'm going to do it, I got to hurry up and do it. You may be talking about the hemp seed. I'm not sure. hemp seed. Yep. Yeah. Tailor-made dreams had a baby not too long ago. Oldest father on record was 96-year-old from India. Wow. Jamel, what's the new gadget? So, this rabbit thing I got, and I never opened it. I never used it. And then I got the new DJI mic minis, and then I got that other Snap-on mic. I got to do a review of those three things. I got to do a review, and then I got the screen you put on the back of the iPhone, so when you filming like this, or when you could see the camera on the other side or something, like when you filming yourself, you could look at yourself, and it's a Snap-on mag case camera. I got a few things that I haven't done a review on. I gotta get busy. I got the Ray-Ban glasses, but they are newer. The newest ones, are they better? I got the Ray. You could do a live with the Ray-Ban glasses now. My daughter said she got me the Ray-Ban glasses for Christmas, but she ain't give them to me. I'm gonna text her right now, cause she gassed me. Cause my daughter was like, "Dad, you ain't getting us nothing for Christmas." So I sent both of them some money, right? But she was like, "Yeah." I told them I had the Ray-Bans, but I'm gonna ask her, what's up with the Ray-Bans that you said you got me? You know how daughters, they be tricky. She already asked me for money for her birthday. Her birthday into the middle of this month. Let me text her. Daughters is funny. What happened to my glasses? Let's see what she say. Let's see if she responds. Mr. G, thank you for the super $50 super chat. That's big time. So I appreciate your content. I'll be officially retiring in 7 years and plan to live outside the US. Your message is incredibly motivating. Excuse me. Thank you for being a beacon of light, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Mr. G. And may your next 7 years be some of the better years for you at your job. And when you retire, I'm gonna be an old head by then. But holla at your boy. Do you think Salvador? I don't know. You are upstate New York. How far upstate? Like an hour out of the city, not too far. Bahia in Brazil, in a good area or middle class area, would be a good investment for an apartment condo. I don't know. I know there's some brothers there doing real estate, but I couldn't tell you honestly. She said, "Huh, your glasses." Now she don't know. Now she don't know what I'm talking about. Which did you like more, Aruba or Curacao? I like Curacao more, but they were both dope. Beautiful beaches. They were both dope. And GL. That earthquake spooked me from going to Thailand. I wouldn't really worry about it, man. It was like 30 years since they had the last one, and it actually wasn't an earthquake in Thailand. It was the tremors. I wouldn't worry about it. It ain't spooked me at all. Now my daughter said they were sold out, but she'll get the glasses for me. All right. Funny style. If I didn't ask about them, she wouldn't have got them. You know what I'm saying? Kids is funny, man. Kids are funny. But y'all know, but nobody was able to do the poll. Let me see if I can do a poll. No, I don't. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I go to. Let me see if I go to my channel. If I could create a poll through my YouTube studios. No, it's not there in the studios. Let me see if I go. Maybe I can create it through my phone. Nope. Community moderator. Nah, I don't see how to do it. I don't see how to do it through my phone. I don't see how to do it. Life with Rilla. With the post 9/11 benefits I still have remaining and going to be out there like 2 years this time between. Future is very cheap now. Practice makes paper. What happened to you, homie? Who went with you to the ABC? Oh, Travel Wilf. He's good. I still speak to him like every day. We actually going to do a trip together soon, and we're going to be doing some podcasting and stuff. So yeah, he's still cool. 40 million live in California. Many leave, but not because of quakes. Yeah. Did you check out any beachfront properties while you were in Brazil? No. The poll is Belize, Honduras, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica. What's the next passport bro hotspot, Daniel? I don't know. I don't want to know nothing about passport bro hotspots. I don't want to make another one. But I have to admit, California building codes may be different. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Told you. Day one. Was the poll your next trip, Belize? Yeah. Can you make that as a moderator? Can you make the poll? No, I haven't seen Marabella, but I heard it was dope. Ash cruise trips are the best cruise trips. So are you going to hit up Carnival New Island in Bahamas in January? Not Carnival, and no, I don't think so. Elay B, what happened to 9-5 Killer? Y'all had a dope interview. My boy is doing good, man. Shout out to Glenn. He's doing these pop-ups and he's doing his clothing. I mean, he's doing this thing, man. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he's doing his thing. CJ, aka Peace Life Thriller. Okay. Low key, Cuba should be the next passport bro hotspot. Nah. It's not good for that type of thing because that type of activity is illegal. When you're there, you're supposed to prove that you're there to help the Cuban people. You're not really supposed to go to the beaches and stuff like that. So I don't think that's a good spot. I think if people blow that spot up, it's going to backfire. People are going to start getting arrested and stuff or not being let into the country. I think. I don't understand why bros, I guess, send super chats when YouTube takes most of that bread and Cash App. So 100%. Yeah, well, I'd rather them send something and it's easier. They can do it on the spot. So, but yeah, my Cash App is there. So mega, but I appreciate either way. People said passport bros make Colombian women in Medellin act like American women now. I'm sure they have the effect on them by going there so much. Did you hear about the roof collapse from the DR nightclub Santo Domingo? Yeah, I spoke about that earlier. Passport bros, no bueno. Khalil. Cuba is no joke. It's still a communist country. They want, yes. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that's not really, I wouldn't say you want to do that there. Domingo. Domingo said, Daniel, under the president administration, you might want to stay out of Cuba for the next few years. Something go down there and you are stuck like Chuck. I'm going in July, so Charles D. What are your thoughts on Kenya? Is it one of those places you go back to again and again? I would definitely go back again. I want to also go to South Africa again, but I would want to visit a few more countries on the continent, you know, like Ghana, Morocco, but just a few other places. So got the most receipts on his channel. He shows nothing but baddies. CJ Yaka. A lot of people showing baddies now, and I'm showing less. I don't want to get out there and just go ham with the baddies, man. You know what I mean? I'm always going to show pretty women if they're around me, but I don't think I need to go ham with the baddies. I think I show dudes that I could appreciate a baddie. You know what I mean? I could put a baddie on camera, so I don't feel like I got nothing to prove. But if some baddies is around me, we gonna do what we do. Seems like Africa hype is dying. People realize the girl's not as bad as Latin America. Ethiopia, Greg. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Ethiopia next time I go out that way. Day one. Did you see the baddie that nephew? Yeah. He showed me before he put out the video. He hit me up to let me know he was out there too. So when you're home, I know you start itching to get back up out in that yeah, for sure, in the air and get used to being, yeah. That's for sure, T Dot. JR Futube. What is your advice on financial stock investments with these tariffs now? If it's long term, I would just say I'm not an advisor. Somebody manages my portfolio, but we sticking in there. It goes up and down. The market is always going to go up and down. So you just hold tight. I was in Cuba back in 2017. You can find the ladies there, but guys get carried away, so they need to stay away. Yeah. And it's changed since I was in there 2018. It's changed. I would rank your options as DR, Costa Rica, Belize, and Honduras. Can you make a poll, Ozzy? Craze 1126 between Belize and Honduras. Get Bitcoin. I got some Bitcoin. Madagascar. That's a hell of a trip to get there. I was looking into it. Have you been to Cozumel? No, I haven't. Mexico. Buyer's market. Dawn Banks had that repeat baddie in Brazil that was cooking like Jingy, and yeah, she had a big old booty. Brazil's old. They don't play when it comes to beautiful women. Second to none. Charles D. I agree. Ethiopia, Eritrea, yeah. Practice makes paper. The Africa hype is dying, not because of the females, it's because Black American go over there and get scammed. You've been watching O'Shea Duke Jackson? No, I don't see an option to make a poll. I guess because I'm on StreamYard, you can't really make a poll, maybe because I'm on StreamYard. I don't see an option to make a poll. Settings, layouts, hotkey, recording, virtual background, guest, audio. Yeah, I don't see an option to make a poll. Maybe it is a way to do it, but I just don't know how to do it. Private chat. The Gambia, West Africa, beautiful. Hemp seed oil, Domingo. What about hemp seed oil? I got that. I have that too at my house. Time travel. I'm not sure if you addressed this yet, but when are you going back overseas? Might be sooner than later, but not. What's travel with? What he's saying? The next big hotspot, the next big country city. Mod me up. Where are you? Where? Okay, where are you? I remember, but no wrench. No wrench, day one? Hold on. I don't know if I. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it from here. I can't do it when I'm on. I can't do it. I can't do it. Man. I can't do it from StreamYard. I don't know. I can't do it from StreamYard. Day one. I don't know how to do it from StreamYard. Like there's three dots over here, and then there's a star. But when I click on the three dots, the only option is delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comment. That's the only options. So I can't I can't make you, and I don't. Let me see if I can do it from my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I can do it from my phone. Add as moderator. Okay, I got you, day one. I was able to do it from my phone. So why can't I do the poll from my phone? Why can't I do the poll from my phone? I don't know. Yeah, I was able to make him a moderator from my phone, but I couldn't figure out how to make a poll. Do you have to do the poll before you start? They don't have an option on StreamYard, right? Yeah, I don't know how to do a poll. Yeah, no option. Remember these old joints? I ain't seen these in a long time. I ain't used none of this stuff in a long time. Gotta go in studio. Yeah, and when I go to studio, I don't see the live in studio. You know what I'm saying? Like the live is not showing. I don't know where to find the live at in the studio. Let me see. Content. Yeah, it's not here. Okay. Views, types, clips. Like I don't see this live. Let me see dashboard. I don't see this live in the studio. I don't see it. Let me see. Type live. Apply. Nah. The live is only going to be in the studio when it finishes recording from live stream, I think. So that's why I can't see it. Kahoot is in StreamYard to create polls. Kahoot? I don't even know how to do that. No, I don't have any plugins. DMV Entertainment House Radio. Bro, you got access to a private massage. I can recommend some work around for you. I don't understand. What are you saying? A private massage? Where? What are you? I don't understand. Can you give me an estimate of what travel guides charge in Brazil where you're located? Guides, depending where you want to go. Like $50. It was. We went to three things because my boy was just there. We went to Christ the Redeemer, we went to the National Park, and we went to Celeron Steps, and it was 300 reais a piece, which is about $50. So, Time Traveler, thank you for the super chat. Just showing a little love to a brother in the travel space. Appreciate that. Oh, Messenger. You sent it to my Messenger? Okay. Behind the Lens TV. Salute to my good brother Zoe Mega. You at the studio at the shop? No, I'm at the crib. This is my office. It looks terrible because I'm getting. Y'all want to see my office? My shit look crazy, but I'm gonna show y'all. I am. Look at my office. Look at all this stuff I got in here, man. I'm a pack rat, man. Hold on. Let me change. Let me zoom out. Look at this, man. Look at Look at my office. Y'all see this? Look at that. My shit is crazy, dogs. Look at it. Oh, this thing might disconnect. Look at my crib, man. It's crazy. Look at all this crazy stuff I got in here, man. My light, sneaker boxes. Look at this over here. Look at this. Look at this. All this stuff I got, man. It's crazy, man. Now look at over here. Hold on, let me see if I can switch it over. Y'all can't even see this other stuff I got over here. That's enough. I can't do all of this. It's too much work. I can't do it all. Let me get back on my facial recognition. I got a lot of stuff here, man. The travel guide stays with you all day for the cost of $50. Not all day. So that's going to be about 3 hours or so. But yeah, I got a guide in Brazil. Is that for a whole day? No, it's not. There ain't no food included. You will need a visa to return. Yes, not me, because I have a student visa. So I can send you a message for a work around that can help you. I consult on content creation. Okay, DMV. Okay. Sorry. Crib tour. No, I'll show it to you after I get the renovations done. Zoe has old school studio noise phone. Those were the days. Yeah. Why don't you put some barber business in Rio? Because there's too many barber businesses in Rio, man. You know, there's a lot of nice barbershops. And, you know, I will need a whole crew and all that. Man, I don't feel like being bothered with that. So I want to drop a gift off to you before you hit the airport again. Let's connect. All right, let's see. You know, if I can't get with you, then I'll be willing to meet you, or you could leave it at the shop with Larry, but I'll try and get up with you for sure, man. But I hate going to the city, you know, because last time I was in the city, I got a ticket, man. I was so mad. Man, I was so mad I got a ticket. Oh, $95, man. Total extortion. Do you know if you will need a real ID and passport to travel now? You need a real ID, like the driver's license, to go state to state. And yes, of course, you need a passport to travel internationally. Those Indian traffic cops, yeah. Like they got a monopoly there, and like the West Indian people got a monopoly in the hospitals, working in the kitchens, working in the linen rooms and all that. Each group got their little monopolies. Their Django. So I found your channel when you were in Colombia, but there aren't enough men on your level anymore to promote actual traveling. I mean, there are some, but you know, I like I said when last interview, I said we need more of it. Camera ticket. I don't understand. No, oh no, it wasn't a camera ticket. It was a meter maid ticket. You know what I'm saying? That driver's license, state to state, has to have a star. Yeah, on the top right corner. If you don't have that star, you have to use a passport. Buses in the city take pictures now. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I heard you gotta pay to go past 86th Street or something like that too. I'm like, come on, man, y'all serious about that? Damn. I'm glad I'll be in other places. Would I go back to Hako Beach? To me, Hako Beach is just a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? Once you do the 4x4s, once you go to the national park, you do the zip lining. You know, like it ain't really nothing to do but holla at them breezes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing else to do there. Khalid. So what up, my brother? What's good? Poll. Yeah, I wasn't able to create one. The mango. What does it cost now to cross the bridge to New Jersey? I think it costs like $19 now, I think. It was 15 last I remember. I don't know if it's still 15 or 19. I don't know, but it's crazy, yo. New York City greedy? America is greedy, but New York City is super greedy. I would agree with that. Super greedy. So it's amazing. My studio looks like that now. All the new stuff fits in a grocery bag. Shit, I know, right? But this is a lot of camera equipment, and I got a whole bunch of stuff over here. It's a lot of cameras. It's a lot of camera equipment, some recording equipment. It's a lot of stuff, man. All I know, I'm getting rid of a lot of this stuff. I think 2 big bags of clothes for my nephew, 2 big bags of clothes for my cousin, 2 big bags of clothes for my brother, and I still got a lot of stuff. It ain't much to do in the city of Costa Rica besides tours. Yeah, San Jose. It ain't a lot to do in San Jose. It ain't a lot. They got a gold museum or something like that. I tried to do all the tours in San Jose the first time I went. It ain't that much to do in San Jose. Costa Rica is like, I'm sure, and Costa Rica is a little bit, San Jose is a little bit, it's not that attractive, you know what I mean? And if you go in a rainy season, it rains every day, like from 6 or 5 to 7. Like every single day it rains. You know, I must have went in the rainy season one time. It literally rains the same time every day for like an hour or 2 hours. I don't remember. In San Jose. Been there 5 times in a year for one reason. I know that's right, Khalid. It's for retirees or it's for mongers. Or medical students. I know somebody who went there and went to medical school. So yeah, so they doing the same thing in LA, brother. And my boy lost his crib and word. And he put $2 million in the renovations, all gone. Damn, sorry to hear that. Kenyan. And yeah, Costa Rica can be on the expensive side. Cabo San Lucas. No. No, I don't play poker. I don't gamble. I don't, thank God I don't really, have a knack for it. So no gambling. No betting on games or horses, none of that. Hako be throwing out batting averages for quality time. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. That's on the Pacific side of Mexico. Okay. It's a beautiful country, just not much to do. Somewhere you should consider. Okay. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. All right, let's wrap it up if we don't have nothing else. Cabo for fishing tournaments and yachts. Global travel OG. I just want to kick with y'all, let y'all know I'm here in the States for a little while. I got like a few little clips of videos I might be able to chop up. My last few days in Brazil. We ran into these sisters from Texas on the beach. I was with Sin City. And they was kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? 2 of them were like college athletes, they were track runners. And they did a little race on the beach. I filmed it, and then Sin City raced with them. It was cool. And I went to a football game. Maybe I'll chop up my last little few clips and make a little collage. Next country is either going to be Costa Rica, the DR, Honduras, or Belize. We'll see. I'm going to look at the flights. Somebody got a really good deal. Maybe I'll do it. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to put out a video. What's the day? Today is Tuesday. Damn, I could have did a Tech Talk Tuesday today. I missed the boat. Element, Tanzania was a hit. Yes, it was. Might as well go to Belize. I think I'm feeling Belize. And that's the one where they speak English. I want to see the race. You want to see the race? Okay. Belize. Holla at Sean. Honduras. The good thing about Honduras is a girl there, a woman there, who says she's going to take me around and show me around. So I'm going to reach out to her. If she's like, yeah, it's a good time, I can show you around, maybe I'll go to Honduras. Oh, yeah. See, I got on my portable hard drives in my safe. But I'm gonna have to go through them to see which one has the video of when I first saw the apartment, which was like 2 years ago. So I'll try and do that. I did promise to do that. So I'll try and do that. Yeah. Yeah, pal. I'll do it. You know, I got a lot to do, so I ain't really want to do too much editing and stuff. But if I get the spirit, I'll do it quickly. Because when I get into the groove, I can just chop up a few videos in one day. I could just do 2 or 3 videos in one day. So investment. I heard a lot of people are investing in Belize, but I heard the price is going up, and the people there are kind of getting annoyed with foreigners coming in, buying up the property and all that stuff. So I've been hearing that. I got a friend who has a friend, and they got plots and stuff, but I heard it's kind of expensive. It's getting too popular, and the land is getting expensive to purchase in Belize, from what I'm hearing. There's a barber that I know too. I think his name is David. He cuts a lot of celebrities' hair. He cuts a lot of people on those serious hair. He got property in Belize. What is his name? DL the barber. He cuts a lot of people that do it on things. So I know he got some property in Belize. Welcome back to the U.S. Thanks. Thanks, day one. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, if y'all don't have no last questions, thanks for the super chat. If y'all don't have no last questions, well, y'all see, your boys gets tired, man. It's like 11 o'clock, man. I can't stay up like I used to. Oh, honestly, I wake up very early sometimes. I'm having difficulty just sleeping. So, you know, I be tired at weird times during the day, man. I probably wake up at 2 or 3 at night. I stay up for 2 or 3 hours, then go back to sleep. I use Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro. Van Brunson. Honduras isn't dangerous. I think it's gonna be Honduras or Belize. When I get off the phone, I'm gonna start doing some searching. Los Terrenos. I always wanted to go there. I heard this, but I heard you kind of need a girl over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard it's kind of nice and sexy over there. Old man-itis. Yo, you know, it's only so much, so long you can fake it. You know what I'm saying? It's only for so long you can fake it, man. You know, your age start kicking in, man. Same me and habit. Word up, man. There's only so long you can fake it, man. It's getting tired, man. That's why y'all ain't gonna see me doing too many more light videos. I ain't gonna be seeing too much of that. Oh, look at the lava. It's broken, I think. Look at that. It looks terrible, man. Y'all see that? It looks like one blob, man. I think it's a wrap. Look at that. It's broken. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What this boy talking about? No, I don't see your comments, man. Somebody must got you blocked. I do not see your comments, man. I don't know why I don't see your comments. 4-star. Oh no, that's the. I don't see your comments. Well, I don't see your comments, man. I don't know why I can't see your comments, man. Somebody blocked you. Who blocked Travel Wealth? Unblock him. How do you unblock somebody? Hold on, let me see. Let me go on my channel. I don't even know how to unblock somebody, man. How do you unblock somebody? Chat filter, top message, community moderation. How do you unblock? No worries, we do it later. Okay. Yeah, you don't see him. Can you? I don't. Somebody must have blocked him. I gotta go to YouTube Studios. Okay, he said call me later and fix it. Yeah, I didn't see you. All right, so I wonder if I brought you on the stream, could that help? Washington Heights in the building, in the house. You sound like me. I don't know how to block and unblock. I know how to block. I just don't know how to unblock. I never unblocked somebody. I blocked people, but I never unblocked somebody. Especially if you can't see them. Like, where do you find them to unblock them? Yeah, that's bad. He said he just showed me a screenshot of the messages, comments that he was making, but I didn't see any of them. So I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. Vegas, I don't like casinos because I don't gamble, and I definitely don't like to lose money. I don't play that. I like to invest money. I don't like to lose money. I don't like to gamble money. I ain't really big on gambling my money. I'll be mad I lose some money. Chess over checkers, Tony Rome. The household wins. That's for sure. That's what they say. That's what they say. All right, so I'm gonna try to get a few edits in for y'all. I'm gonna try to do the one with the chicks running on the beach. You know why I don't want to do it? Because I got one of their numbers, and you know how it is. If I put the video up, I could already hear her texting me because I got her number saying, "Hey, we didn't give you permission to put the video up. Can you take the video down?" You know what I mean? And I don't want to deal with that. That's why I didn't put it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want nobody calling me. And it might not be the girl who I got her number. It might be her friends because it was 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? And they all in bathing suits. So I don't know if they're going to be like, hey, you got my number. You could have asked permission. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to ask permission. You know, and then they might beef and be like, we didn't give you permission to put it on your YouTube and use our likeness. You know, Americans, they get all technical with you. You don't want to have to, pursue, No, it wasn't a live stream. I filmed them. They knew I was filming them though, but they didn't know I was a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell them all of that. So, that's just the problem. I don't feel like dealing with that. It could be a potential, you know what I mean? You exploiting us, smart ass Americans will come with all that technical, and I'll be like, man, if you don't. So I don't know if they're gonna act like that or not, but I gotta mull it over in my head. Maybe what I'll do is Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll put it behind the paywall, my Patreon. Uh, Maybe I'll put the Jay Rillo interview on the Patreon too. Travel Wilson put it on the Patreon. Setting privacy, block users. Block users. Settings. Let me see. I can't. Let me see. Settings. No, this is not settings. Settings. Lock screen. Additional settings. Let's see. Help feedback loop. I don't know. I can't. I don't see it here. I'm looking through my phone, but I'll do it later. So y'all, thank y'all for hanging out. I'm a New Yorker, so I don't even be having the energy to make no videos in New York. Somebody did ask me to go to Brooklyn, go to some of the best roti spots in Brooklyn. I'm gonna call my bro, Prancer, and say, because he used to do that with another dude. And I'm gonna call my bro Prancer, so y'all get the interview with my bro Prancer. And I'm gonna ask him to take me to the dope roti spot in Brooklyn, and I'm gonna make y'all the best Jamaican food or Trini restaurant in Brooklyn with some good roti. Maybe I'll do that. Somebody did ask me to do that for them, so maybe we'll go there. Maybe we'll go to Cats. A lot of people ask about Cats Deli. We'll go down to Cats one day and get one of those huge ass sandwiches, man, to bring my blood pressure back up. Go over to Mayweather's block. I don't know what block that is, and I don't know what block that is, but I could call my boy Pop and find out. But yeah, y'all give me some suggestions. Y'all hit me on the IG and give me some suggestions. I will do the best Jamaican restaurant or one of the good Jamaican restaurants in Brooklyn. I'll do that, and we'll have some roti. I'll have some chicken roti, and I'll let my boy have something, and we'll chop it up. I'll interview my brother, and we'll do that in Brooklyn. I got to see what day he got off of work. And then maybe I'll go to Cat's Deli, wait outside on a long line and have me the one thing when I went there once before, and if I remember it correctly, like they stacked so much meat paws on the sandwich, like you could make 3 sandwiches on that joint. And it's like $35. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna interview my brother Prancer. He just came back from China. He did a dance class, he did a showcase. He sold some club garments or Jiggy garments for my group, Jiggy. You know what I found? I found in my drawer my album cover, my album, a tape of my album when my album came out. I gotta put it back here, But yeah. Videos in the US will bring you other types of subscribers for sure. Yeah, I'll try. I just hate going to the city. I hate going over the bridge. Ugh, I hate it. They made it so difficult to get back over the Brooklyn Bridge, like getting stuck in traffic and all that. Maybe I'll go on Saturday. On a Saturday. Now, I forget Cats, go to Haji's and get a chopped cheese. Haji's is right there in Harlem. Shani, it's like Haji's is not a big thing for somebody who grew up in Harlem. And I don't eat beef. I live in France. I have no ideas. Gotta pay all that money. I need the max win. Travel lover, let us know if Cats is worth a flight to New York. I would say no, but I would go just so y'all could see what it do. International Zoo had a blast in Cali with the women. Yes, Lord. Roti shop in Queens on Liberty. Well, we got to do Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We got to do Brooklyn. No, okay. We do Brooklyn. We'll go to the best Jamaican restaurant in Brooklyn. We'll go to Haji's for Harlem, right? And then y'all let me know what y'all want for the Bronx and what y'all want for Queens. All right? Y'all let me what y'all want to know for Bronx. Somewhere y'all want me to go in the Bronx, and somewhere y'all want me to go in Queens. I ain't going to Staten Island. Y'all can forget about that. Roadie shops. They had dope roadie spots in Queens on Jamaica Avenue too. The Indian spots, the Indian bakeries. They got my boy Tony too. He could take me to some of the dope spots. I'm gonna go see my boy Tony touching Queens, and Tony gonna take me, and y'all gonna get to meet. I'm doing a podcast. I'm telling y'all now, right? But my podcast is gonna be a little different. I'm going to be collaborating with certain people, so I'm gonna have like 4 or 5 co-hosts with me. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna get to meet all of them. You know what I'm saying? But all of them is gonna be more of a specialist in a different area. Like I got a homeboy who's big on politics. So when I'm on there, I'll let him take the lead with politics. My boy Prince for hip hop, for the dance culture, for fashion. My man Tony, he's a thug. He's a straight New York thug. Been in jail, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I got Tony for thug. I'm a collaborate with Travel Wilf. You know, he's more on the tech side. He's more on the travel side. So I got a couple of co-hosts that I'm gonna do this podcast with, and everybody brings something to the table, and I'm around different people at different times. So it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be a nice mix-up mashup. Global Travel OG. I want a cheesecake from the same spot making a van. Yeah, that's a famous cheesecake joint in Brooklyn. Very famous. Not Tony Yayo, different Tony. Tony Touch. Yeah, it's gonna because all my people's got a lot of personality, so y'all probably gonna like it. Go to the Door Restaurant off Baisley's and Guy Brewer in South Jamaica, Queens. I know that's where that is. I've been there before. It's very famous. Very famous. I might go there with Tony. That's what I might do. All right, so let me go. That's my home, and it's the best. Okay, Marv. Or was in the music before? Yeah, I was in the music. I was in hip hop. Where's my album cover? I ain't got it down here, man. But I got this. If y'all ever go to the Celeron steps, y'all can get them to make y'all one of these. That tile of you at the steps. Look at that. They print it out for you right there. Take them about 15 minutes. This is all my classic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. I gotta remix all this stuff. This is the logo for my shop. I gotta get my website back up. Something happened. Yeah. This is my Guinness Stout. All right, y'all. Now the door is suspect food. Now tastes good. Word. I wish I had my album cover down here somewhere so I could show y'all. Young Zoe. But it's all good. All right, so I'm gonna sign out, and I'll get back to y'all in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Peace, man. Good night, and I'll try to knock out a few videos for y'all. All right, 1.